We're rolling. We are rolling.
We're rolling now.
Yes. That's what the countdown is for.
So all this we can cut out.
Alright, good.
Don't have to.
But anyways, welcome back to episode 10 of the Panther Soccer podcast, the Marissa Gross episode. This is kind of awkward because she's here. So we're going to get into talking about her later, but we might as well introduce our two very special guests, two freshmen on the UNI Women's Soccer team, Olivia Bohl and Marissa Gross.
Let's go. Get that out.
Oh no, we're already up to our number one cut, even though it's not getting cut.
Okay.
Anyways, how are you guys doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing very well.
Good.
So you guys are very new to campus. You guys have been here for what, 2 weeks now?
Yeah.
What are your just original thoughts of Cedar Falls and just the area, the campus?
I love Cedar Falls. Everything is so close, and I know, like, I love knowing, like, all the roads without having to look at my maps anymore. It's nice to not have anybody in our dorm with us, but today's move-in day, so it'll be just a little bit of an adjustment. But I really like it so far. Everyone is super nice.
That's
and
interesting.
everyone lives, a lot of people live close, and it's just a homey feel.
Homey feel. A lot of people are like so nice here. I think that's a big thing. Nicer than Texas at least.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. Is it a little smaller than where you're from, Dallas, Texas?
Very small. Well, I like it. I like the speed of change. It's like just so much better.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Well, we might as well get into our first topic. Sorry, I didn't send you guys the list. Whoops.
Okay,
I was supposed to send that to you guys yesterday.
Nice little
Yeah.
size.
So, first few questions are for Marissa. Sorry,
Okay.
Olivia. So, being from Texas, I feel like just looking at your player profile on the UNI website, it feels like you're a high-end recruit. So, how did you end up coming to UNI? Like, how did you end up hearing about our school and just what brought you here?
So I actually had a camp, like it was like a camp with like multiple schools there, and at that time the recruiter was Josh.
Yep, Josh Nelson.
Yeah, and so he like basically just started talking to me. He was like, "No, you should come up to our camp," and I did. And I remember like I walked into the Target and I told my mom, "I need to go here." Like I don't know, it was so weird. Like I told the Target, I was like, "This is a really nice Target," and I was like, "You know what?
No
I'm
way!
coming here." And so then like that was like I haven't even seen the campus yet, and then I did the little tour and I really liked it.
Did you commit before you toured here? Or did you tour?
Well, at the camp I had like a little tour.
Okay.
But yeah, then I committed like really quick. I really like Bruce. Bruce is so nice. Coaching staff, all the girls there too. It was easy. It was like easy, and I was like, "Yep, I'm coming here."
That's fair. So like, regarding your high-end recruitment profile, you're on the Panama National Team.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
like, how did how did you end up on that team essentially?
Well, it was actually kind of weird because like they were like looking for Americans because that's like the new thing that like
Yeah.
smaller countries are trying to do, and they like just like sent that out, and like we basically like reached out towards them because my mom was born in Panama, and then yeah, it happened. I got flown out to Panama, and then since then I've been playing on the team. Pretty crazy.
So what kind of like unique trips have you taken through the Panama National Team so far? Like,
I went to France recently. That was insane. Crazy experience. France was really fun. Like the field was actually like so nice. Like all the practice fields that we like played on were like literally like amazing. I also went to Carousel. Yeah.
Oh,
It was like a
okay.
small
Yeah.
little island. Really, really cool. I think like honestly the best experience I've had because the people that I met there were like actually so nice and like just like down to earth. It was insane. But yeah, I would say those two were the main places.
So coming from the U.S., going to Panama to play, was it like a culture shock? Like, are the facilities like not as good or maybe better?
Yeah.
Or?
So it was definitely a big culture shock because it's like, I mean, clearly like you're speaking different language. People like have like this like really strong passion towards soccer. So that was a little different, and the facilities are like not as nice because like they don't have as much money as like the Americans do. But I would say like the intensity of the practice was definitely like a big change for me. I was like, whoa, like, I don't know. They're definitely more aggressive too. I would say that.
Yeah, I kind of figured because
Yeah.
the U.S. doesn't take soccer as seriously,
Yeah.
unfortunately, as those smaller countries. So, like, do you think you'll end up on the Panama National Team for the World Cup then? And
I hope so.
whatever the next one is.
That's my goal. I mean, I think I could.
There you go. That's
I'm-
awesome to hear.
I think I could get there for sure. I hope.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right. So now, Olivia, don't want to not include
Let's
you.
go.
So, based off the research that I did, you played on the number 10 team in the nation for high school. Is that correct?
Mhm, yeah.
So, was there a lot of pressure because you went to Rosemount?
Yes.
Rosemount High School up in Minnesota.
Mhm.
So, was there any like sort of pressures or like any extra anxiety knowing that you guys have that target on your back being the number 10 team in the nation then, or?
Yeah, so my freshman year, there was 5 of us from my club team that went to the same high school and tried out, and we all made varsity our freshman year. And they've only been to state 2 other times before that, and we made it to state our freshman year, got 3rd. And then we made it to section finals because of COVID, there was no state. And then we made it to state again and got 4th, but we were in the semifinal, and then we finally won it our senior year. And so there was a tremendous amount of pressure just knowing that like people around the state knew of us from our club and knew that we were young and came in and kind of changed the game. And so definitely our senior year, because we knew like we only had one more chance to finally win, and we wanted it so bad, especially I played with those girls since I was 8, those 5, and then 5 turned into 7 because we had a girl transfer in that was on my club team, and then another girl moved up to varsity, and so there was 7 of us from my club team that won state our senior year, and it was probably the best moment of my life so far.
Well, hopefully second best at the end of this fall season,
Hopefully,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
Rain
Rain
season. Okay, so was there other like other teammates on that team that ended up playing D1 soccer?
Yes, all 7 of us did actually. So me at UNI, my friend Ava at SDSU.
Oh, South Dakota State or?
Yes. The Jackrabbit.
We gotta leave the room.
No,
Cut-
she's my
Stop
best
the
friend.
podcast.
She's my best friend.
Stop the podcast.
No. And then, my friend Rylan, who's at Kansas State. Grace at Omaha, Nebraska.
Oh, we play them. I mean,
Mhm.
we're not playing them. We're beating them this year.
Oh yeah.
Jordan.
Oh,
Jordan, who's at West Point in the Army.
Oh,
She's playing
okay.
soccer and track. Shay at Denver, and Taylor at the University of Minnesota. So all 7 of us are playing D1 soccer.
That's
really good.
and all from one high school, so you guys
Yes.
pretty much dominated.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's crazy.
We were like, we outscored our opponents last season like 73-4 or something like that. Around that range. We had like a news article on the news about it, and they like said that. Yeah, we were like, oh, we didn't even realize it because we didn't keep track, but yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, it was fun.
So was the state championship held at U.S. Bank or was it at
Mhm.
the Alliance? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, U.S. Bank, which it's very overwhelming, but very fun. So I played there 5 times my high school career, and it was so fun. Like the stands were lined with our student sections and winning it. The best part was that my goalie got it the last like 14 seconds of the game, and the buzzer sounded while she punted it up in the air, and so like the ball fell and we were all celebrating, and it was so cool. But then we jumped in the car 3 hours later to go to Kansas City for club.
Oh.
So it was a little bit of a bummer, but
What was the score?
1-0. We
Sheesh.
scored like 20 minutes into the first half.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mhm.
Makes my job of editing a lot easier.
Great success.
Great success. So, now transitioning into your time here at college so far. So, I guess, I probably should ask you the same question. Like, how did you discover UNI?
My club coach is very good friends with Bruce, and so they were talking, and then he came to some of my games because Bruce grew up in Minnesota, and so he's very familiar with our dome and our club and the area, and so he came to my game and then called me and set up a tour, and so I was with like Morgan and Maddie Solaric were my host players, and then I did my tour, and then it actually took me a little bit because they were my second school that reached out to me, and so I knew I wanted to come here, but I felt like I had to take some time and get some other colleges in just to like solidify my decision. So it probably was like 7 months probably that I was talking to them, but that's how I came about.
That's fair. So wait, like, what were your other school options?
St. Thomas. Yeah.
Who we play? Well, shoot, today's Wednesday. This will be released on Monday. Play them tomorrow. So 4 days ago.
4 days ago.
3 days ago.
Something like that.
It'll be released on Monday, so
Yeah.
3 days
We'll
ago.
have 2 wins in the books already.
St.
So
Thomas.
St. Thomas, yeah.
Drake.
Ooh.
Oh my God! Holy hell!
Oh my.
This is a joke. You could have been my worst nightmare. Holy hell!
And then Bowling Green
Okay.
in Ohio.
Okay, that's a little better. Okay. The Falcons, right? Yes.
Yes.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Maybe.
Some smaller schools, but like St. Thomas, Bowling Green, Drake, and UNI were my big ones.
Gotcha. You know, after you said Drake, I thought you were gonna say South Dakota. Oh no, that would have really stirred the pot. But, all right. So transitioning now into your time here at UNI. So, how do you guys like it here so far? I feel like I already asked you that, but like, what's it like being on the UNI soccer team so far?
Oh, okay. I really like it, honestly. I like it a lot. Like, it just like kind of like being able to practice. I was so eager to practice, and when we did start, it was just like perfect. Like the intensity's there, like the energy's there, the team chemistry. It's been good.
Yeah. I feel like it was a pretty seamless transition.
Yeah.
Like the girls and the coaches made it very easy to transition and fit in, and we've been doing great so far. And even like, I know as a class, we want to make a difference right away, and I feel like we have, and that we're gonna keep doing it as the season moves on. It's very early, but we have high hopes.
Yeah.
Yeah, not to scare you guys or concern you guys, but in episode 9 of the podcast, which will be released tomorrow, because today's Wednesday. Yeah. Anyways, it'll be already up by the time this video goes up. In that episode, we had our projected lineups, and for mine, both of you guys were in it. So not to like concern you guys, but we have very high expectations for this team.
Yes,
But
I think we all do.
Yeah.
So it's fun. It's been really fun.
And I think, honestly, like, I think we really do have a chance of, like, finishing. Yeah.
ring
That.
season.
Obviously.
I think we do.
Yeah. It's, and I don't think people expect it to.
Yeah.
No.
Out of us, and so that's gonna be even
Better.
sweeter.
Yeah.
Yeah, because last year we were projected to finish, what was it, 7th?
7th, yes.
We were projected 7th,
Yeah.
and then we ended up finishing technically 4th,
Yeah.
7th in the regular season, but we made the semifinals. And just looking at last year's roster, we had we had a lot of starters return. So like the only starters we lost were what? Siri Ott, Kennedy, Riken, help me out, Spencer. Lizzie Muse, well, she was rotating with Jay Lee, so yes, starter, but and now that you guys are here, you guys are filling in those roles very well, and so we have very high expectations. Ring season.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes.
Like, have you guys been scouting any opponents recently, or like, who do you guys think are gonna be the tougher teams to play?
Well, I've heard that UIC
Yep.
is definitely
Missouri State.
Missouri State, of course, gonna be.
They just won the conference.
The conference. So of course, like that's gonna be the main one, but I'm pretty sure UIC is like up there.
Yeah, they just beat Northwestern
Yeah.
in a
we heard
preseason
that.
game.
Yeah.
18th in the nation.
Yeah. But
Preseason though.
Yeah.
So it'll be even sweeter.
What is it, Spencer?
Got released yesterday.
Wait, preseason poll? We're releasing it. Preseason polls are out. We're projected at 6th.
Yeah.
You just witnessed me and Spencer going mentally insane over this. It's like that scene from The Office. Oh my God, it's happening!
We were predicted last year at 7th.
At 7th, yeah. So we moved up
Up
one
one.
in the projected
Yes! Woo!
Anyway, so what do you guys think of the preseason polls?
You know, I kind of like it.
Yeah.
I kind of like when
guess,
people don't
yeah.
expect much, and then you just kind of stick it to them and you surprise them
That would be good.
and just
But I wish we could have been maybe like
maybe a little bit higher.
Maybe one higher.
It was kind of a, but
Yeah.
we know just from our practices and our games that like we know that we can be so much higher than that, and so we're excited to prove
Yeah.
people.
That's fair. Yeah. Missouri State being number 1 kind of shocks me. I thought they'd be a little bit lower because I'm pretty sure they lost some key players from last season. Spencer, if I'm wrong on that, please let me know. Valpo too makes sense. Valpo's always going to be good. UIC, I feel like they should be in number 1. Realistically,
Yeah.
they should be above Missouri State, but Drake number 4, that's not realistic. Are you kidding? No. Drake,
No.
Drake 10. Drake is 10. Murray State, no.
Yeah, they're above us, right?
Murray State?
No.
Yeah, Murray State right now is above
Where's
us.
Murray State from?
Tennessee.
Kentucky.
Kentucky, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Belmont is Tennessee, right?
Yeah.
Nashville, yep. So yeah, Murray State 5, that's, no. They did not look very good last year. I think they should be 7th or 8th. Bump us up to 4, why
That's-
not?
Yeah, I was saying we could definitely.
Belmont bump up to, what, 5? Yeah. And then everyone else just move up, and then Drake 10th, and then Evansville 11th. Indiana State 10th kind of shocks me. I thought they'd be a little bit better than that.
Yeah.
They're pretty decent last year, even though they didn't make the playoffs. They had a lot of injuries, I think.
Yeah.
Oh well.
We passed them with like 1 or 2 weeks left.
So, now that you guys know what the expectation is, how are you guys gonna exceed those expectations?
Well, we can start with we've already had like a team goal, like just not getting as many ties.
Yes.
Of course. I mean, yeah.
That was a very long stretch of
Yeah.
Yes.
0-0 draws.
Yes.
A lot of
So
draws.
we did goal setting today, and just we're all on the same page, and all of our goals like they just build off of each other, like because it was kind of like a pyramid kind of thing.
Right.
Obviously,
Pyramid scheme.
everyone knows what as at the top of the pyramid.
Ring season.
But so we have a plan, and we have the talent and the work ethic to achieve.
And I would say that's the main thing. Like, of course, just do better than last year.
Yes.
End goal, of course. Like,
Just one game at a time.
yeah.
Right.
Try to get the 3 points.
So, anything you guys want to say for all the viewers out there, or any questions for Spencer and I, or
Let's see. Okay, yeah, I do have a question.
Okay.
Who do you think is gonna fill your role when you guys leave? Do you know?
so we selected 2 new admins for this coming season because typically we like to have 4 or 5 of us running the organization. Unfortunately, there were some circumstances at the end of last fall where it ended up just being the 2 of us. It happens, but so we picked 2 admins that we are pretty confident won't do that, won't snub us towards the end of the season and leave us. In Kean and Ryan Doty. Realistically, I think Kean will be the president. In worst case scenario, my youngest brother will be a freshman next year.
Oh, no.
So,
That's
Run it in the
perfect.
family!
That's perfect.
well, yes and no. My older brother hates soccer.
Oh.
Hey Parker, I know you watch all my videos.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so we have a plan.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Because yeah, we gotta make sure UNI women's soccer has the best home field advantage in the conference.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Our field. I love our field. Just. I do. Like, I know.
Never heard that.
I love our field. I love grass to begin with.
Okay, I do.
I love
Yeah.
grass, but just knowing that, like, I don't know. I don't know what it is about it.
I think the whole story of like us like not having a field like just a few years ago makes
Yeah.
it like better. Like 'cause
Yeah.
it's, like we got this field, like now we have to like actually like use it, earn it, you know.
Like, it might not be as pretty to other people, but I don't know why. I'm just playing on it.
It's
for
just
games. I love
I would
it.
say the only critique is a little long. It's a little thick. The grass is a little thick.
Grass is a little thick. Took me a little bit to.
Yeah. Like you had to adjust.
My
to that.
my passing was a little rough
Oh,
in the
yeah.
beginning.
Yeah, well, like I think it might be like different in Texas too. Like our grass is different, but I'm pretty yeah, our grass no, our grass is actually pretty nice, but like it's just shorter. I think that's the main thing.
Huh.
Yeah, it's weird.
That, and I just know that the people that are there just like love us too. Like, I don't know why that just like.
Well, and I think the other thing is like actually when you guys are there, it makes a difference. Like
Yes.
Yep.
when
You could tell a
you
difference
could
between
so tell a difference. Like
Iowa State and
Clark. Okay, Clark. Like we were literally like thinking like, where are you guys?
Where is the chanting? Where is
the
it?
chanting was amazing.
I was at the top
You
of
were-
the
yeah.
hill.
Well,
Come
yes,
on.
but you weren't doing the which way?
Which way?
Yeah, you guys were doing that
Yes,
at the
yeah, we
beginning
were
of the
because
game.
we're the Philippines,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah. That's a good one.
Just-
Wait, what's the other
it's
right?
kinda
You can't. You guys do that? You can't do that or no?
Yeah.
We do a
Yeah.
lot of good.
We
I
like
went to the Iowa State spring game, like last spring,
Yeah.
What?
the very last game, and there were like, and your guys' chants. My dad and I were cracking up. Like it
Oh,
was
yeah.
so funny.
No, I just think like the energy though, like you can just really tell.
I don't know why.
It gives you guys something to actually like play for
Yeah.
rather than just your parents. Like there's
Yeah,
people
for
that
sure.
genuinely show up and care, and
Yeah.
some of us, care a little too much. Hey Spencer.
About what?
I was calling both of us out.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm actively working on a chant list right now.
Proves my
I
point.
kid you not. That's what I'm doing back here.
You have the typing in the background.
Anyways, but yeah, anything else you guys want to say? Any other questions? Put us in our place.
Do you have any questions? What you think?
I don't know.
What do you think?
I'm excited.
Oh yeah. I'm
Plus,
actually
you
so
guys taught me how to hold a cat. Hold a cat.
Which you held incorrectly, actually.
I wanna hold the cat. I haven't held the cat yet.
Did you see me?
The
trying to
second-
hold it? I was like.
Yeah, Cheeto was terrified.
He was digging his claws into my arm. I was
Was he
like,
actually?
a little bit, yeah.
Well, yikes.
And so you go, why are you holding it like that? I'm like, I'm a dog.
Yeah, I would say it.
never held a cat before.
Yeah. I have.
Yeah.
Well, the turbo.
Yeah,
We'll get better.
Turbo. But Turbo is my mom's birthday too.
Oh, we gotta sing her happy birthday.
Yes.
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 Birthday
Absolutely.
shout out to my mom.
The chance when we were playing, then just sing it.
Happy. Start singing happy birthday to my mom.
We usually do that for the players. If it's like their birthday within like 3 or 4 days within a game day, like
Mhm.
I think at one point we sang like 4 happy birthdays in a 2-week span.
Nice.
Yeah, there's a
Because like Caroline Kennedy Butenbach, I think one of the
Mackenzie
Mackenzies.
Hood. No, Orr.
No, it was Hood.
It was good.
Because Hood didn't play that game, and Orr did,
Dang.
and then one other. Our memory with this team is
Morgan, I don't know. Could have been Morgan.
no, I don't think it was Morgan. Anyways,
Beats me.
Anyways.
oh, we want to say hi to Carter because he watches every single
Say hi.
God. I was like, he's like, I'm gonna go say hi to them because he was at the last game,
at the Clark game.
at
Yeah.
the Clark game, and I was like, you should. And I didn't think he was actually gonna do it.
Well, it was just me.
Yeah, I know. How did it? I don't. Did you have the cat with you? Yeah, you
Yes,
did.
I
'Cause
have
it was
the
on a
cat.
leash.
Yes. Well, it's always on its leash, but yeah. Well,
yeah,
at
because
games.
he like dropped the leash and the cat started running and he like stomped on the leash.
Yeah, because I don't want it to run away.
Yeah.
I felt bad because of whiplash, but she does okay. I feel so bad.
The cat did kind of.
He was like.
Kinda.
I mean, when Cheeto's running away.
Yeah,
like,
you gotta
come
do
on.
anything to stop it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was funny. He's like, yeah, I talked to them. I'm like, oh, nice.
Is that a bad thing?
No, it's not a bad thing. But he talks to literally like anybody. Like we're at the grocery store together and like we're there for so long because he just talks to everybody. And I'm sitting there and I'm like,
I would say that's good.
it is good. He's awesome, but
Yeah, I just about to say he's just a big old teddy bear. Like honestly,
yeah,
like he's massive.
He's so big. I gotta show you the
Picture.
photo.
Show the podcast.
You have to.
Yeah,
could you?
send this to the group chat.
Could you
Or not the
like
group chat,
add
yeah.
it to the
Yeah.
podcast?
Yeah.
Send it to the PSP account and I will, but what are we talking about? Bro
He is so tall.
He's like, he
He
was on his
unnecessarily
knees,
tall.
and Marissa, they're the same height.
Yeah, that's very
insane.
tall.
No, like at first, like when I first met him, I was like, oh, he's not that tall. And then the second time I saw him, I was like,
What's the one with the? There's one with the shoes too.
oh yeah.
It's like he is size 14 feet.
Yeah.
And what are you?
Bro. Yeah.
So, it was really funny. It was really funny, but
Yeah.
Wait, does he watch?
Yeah, he watches every
he watches
episode.
every
Oh.
episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for him.
He's a big fan.
He's a big
Hey Carter, how's it going? I hope we're doing well.
Wait, do it.
And also, I forgot to mention this to you, Carter, but because he plays baseball at Augustana, whatever. it's called.
Augustana.
Augustana up in Sioux Falls, and hey, if you make the MLB, I'll be your biggest fan if you play for the Blue Jays. No pressure.
The Blue Jays.
The Blue Jays. Toronto.
Oh.
Canadian man.
Wow. Calling me out. Anyways.
Wait,
What?
you're Canadian?
So yeah, if you guys have any teammates that you want on, force them on and tell
I
them.
will.
We should. Denise should come on.
Denise would be a perfect.
She would be a
talker.
perfect.
Should we call out Denise
Yes.
to be on the
Denise.
podcast?
Denise, you gotta be on the podcast.
Right now. I mean, not now, but.
It'd be hard to do.
Yeah.
In the future.
In the
Yeah.
future.
She
She would be really good.
So good.
She's a good talker.
She's a
Perfect.
good.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Anyways, thank you guys for being on the podcast for
Thank you.
episode
Thank
10,
you.
the Marissa episode. Ring season, remember that. Yeah, so stay tuned for episode 11, where I don't know what Spencer and I will talk about for episode 11 yet. We'll have to see how this weekend's games go, and yeah, hopefully 2 wins as Spencer.
When I score, I'm gonna do that.
Do it.
I will.
The turbo. If
I
you
swear,
score,
I swear.
go run up to the student section
No, I
and just do
will.
this.
I literally will.
Oh
And we'll do our
my
dance.
God. We'll do our dance. Do the dance.
Yeah, because that's something that. Yeah.
Okay, we were talking about this. I will literally celebrate. I don't care, I will celebrate.
Yeah, what's up with you guys? Like after goals, instead of
I
doing like
don't
a dance or
know.
something, you guys just all circle up.
No,
It looks
I will
weird.
celebrate.
I
When
don't
I
score,
score,
so-
and it's like a game that like is like in the bag, you know, like it's like a good 2-0, 3-0.
Yeah.
I will still celebrate. Like if it's like 1-0, I don't know, because that's like a little risky.
You gotta be a little.
I gotta be a little.
Gotta be a little humble for.
Yeah, a little
1-0.
humble. But if it's like 2 or 3-0, I
Or 8-0 against Viterbo.
yeah, maybe I will.
I almost scored last game.
That is true. You almost
You?
did
Yep, I just
against Clark, right?
completely
Yeah.
missed the header.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, right at the end of the
You got a good set piece
Oh,
against
actually,
Clark.
Yes.
The corner,
yes,
right?
the
Yeah.
corner.
And it
so
hit the
was forward,
post.
Yes, I literally was like jumping in the air and then like celebrating for Giselle, but
You go-
he missed.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
so
I do
close.
remember that. Yeah.
But my goal by the end of the season is to get a header goal. That's my main goal.
Okay.
Mark my words. Watch. And then like one podcast, you need to like show the clip when you scored a header.
What we
Like,
said.
please.
What we said we're gonna do is she's gonna be behind me,
I'm gonna jump on
and
her.
then I'm gonna like be on my hands and knees, and she's gonna like launch off. Of
No,
me.
keep this in the podcast so I will like look back on it and like I will like score a header goal. Like
Yes.
please. It's gonna happen. Watch.
You know what? I'm hoping to score a header.
Thanks.
Well, maybe a little bit more realistic, but
What?
he's still laughing
I
at you.
swear I will. I really will.
Okay.
It's gonna happen.
It might not be directly from the corner, but it might just be like a
No.
little.
Yeah, because you're the one taking the
Or I'm all the way
corners.
in the back, but like it might be like a cross and like, oh.
Probably more of a cross.
Yeah.
Just look it in.
I could see that happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna. Yep.
Yep.
Marissa's gonna score a header goal this
Yep.
season.
It's gonna happen.
There we go. But anyways, we should probably wrap things up.
Alright.
Ring season. Ring
Let's
season.
go.
We're getting a ring.
Yep. Okay.
Cut the camera. All good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thumbs up to the camera.
Oh. I'm nervous now.
We're doing